Let me break down the absolutely catastrophic scenario of a superhero punching a brick wall. This involves some truly extreme physics. At 150,000 km/s half-light speed, the kinetic energy would be unimaginably vast. The air in front of Superman's fist would undergo instantaneous fusion from the compression. A particle cascade would begin as atmospheric atoms are literally smashed apart. A blinding flash of light would mark the initial impact point. The brick material would instantly transform into plasma. Atomic nuclei in both the brick and Superman's fist would undergo nuclear fusion. The energy release would be comparable to a significant nuclear weapon. The temperature at ground zero would briefly exceed that of the sun's core. A rapidly expanding sphere of plasma and radiation emerges. The surrounding air becomes ionized, creating a visible electric discharge. A devastating shockwave propagates outward at supersonic speeds. The ground experiences severe seismic effects from the energy transfer. A mushroom cloud begins forming from the thermal updraft. The surrounding city blocks experience severe damage from the blast wave. Windows shatter for kilometers around. The electromagnetic pulse, EMP, from the nuclear reactions disrupts electronics. A crater forms at the impact site. Radioactive fallout begins descending from the plasma cloud. Fires start in surrounding structures from the thermal radiation. The local atmosphere is severely disrupted, creating violent wind patterns. A glass-lined crater remains where the brick wall once stood. The surrounding area is heavily contaminated with radiation. The local environment suffers long-term effects from the nuclear event. Weather patterns may be temporarily affected by the thermal updraft. This scenario would be less punching a wall and more creating an impromptu nuclear detonation. The energy involved would be so extreme that neither the wall's material properties nor Superman's invulnerability would really matter. The physics of relativistic impacts would overwhelm everything else. Worth noting, this kind of impact would be catastrophic for any surrounding population center. Superman would definitely want to avoid moving at such speeds near populated areas.